Little owls have always been one of my favourite birds to watch, but I've never been able to film their secret lives inside the nest. So I built a bespoke nest site made just for them. Now the nest box is up, I can't wait to see if the little owls arrive. Sure enough, 4 days later, one pops by to take a look. This is so exciting, my first glimpse of what a little owl gets up to inside the nest. It's fantastic to see him using the perches I built around the nest site. And after this first visit, the little owl comes back day after day. And when a pair of stock doves invade the nest, he aggressively defends his territory. And I watch as he stores food in the entrance, which is a great sign. And a few days later, it gets even better when he brings his mate in for a look. He's keen to show her the way in, and pops back out to see what she thinks. After working so hard to build a nest, it's great to see this pair together for the first time. And I watch as he encourages her in with a gentle nudge. Once inside, she checks out her reflection in the camera. Before making a nest scrape, which is a sign she might choose to lay her eggs here. The pair are obviously interested, spending their days standing guard in the entrance. And by night attempting to mate, even if it doesn't always go according to plan. But nest sites are in short supply, and soon a young male kestrel comes to take a look. He's cautious, little owls are territorial and can be aggressive. But he still wants to investigate, because he needs a nest site too. He even pinches the little owl's cache of food. When the little owl comes back, he seems confused. His mouse is gone. The next day, the kestrel's back again. But the little owl isn't giving up without a fight. And as the kestrel sits in the nest entrance, the little owl turns up to stake his claim. Look how they're posturing and sizing each other up. But neither one wants to make a move. Fights can be deadly. After several minutes, the little owl retreats inside. But he isn't willing to give up. The little owl is much smaller, but after a tense standoff, it's the larger kestrel that retreats. I suspect the kestrel needs a nest too, so I design a new box with him in mind. This kestrel takes an immediate liking to the nest box. But he may not be the only bird that's interested. Back at the little owl nest, the female doesn't seem satisfied with this site. Little owls will check out many nest sites before they decide to lay. And the new box catches their eye. One of the owls pops in to investigate. But it sees a threat approaching. It retreats down the tunnel, but as the kestrel lands in the entrance hole, it lashes out with its talons. Now the little owl heads inside to take a look at the nest. Making a nest scrape. And even bringing in its mate for a look. Little owls often nest in small, dark spaces, so it's interesting to see them in this larger, light box. My cameras are allowing me to see these early stages of courtship, which are absolutely amazing. It's interesting to see the male blocking the female into the nest. He must really like this site. But the second owl seems a little bit more hesitant. The kestrel's now got some competition for this nest, and when he returns one evening, he gets more than he's bargained for. It's over in less than a second, but the male kestrel gets dragged from the nest box. The little owl is back. Despite the little owls being smaller than the kestrels, they really pack a punch. And it's not just the kestrels they need to watch out. When a barn owl moves into the nest, it gets an unwanted visitor. The attack is over in a flash, and only when I review the footage I can tell it's the little owl again. Who would have thought a little owl would take on a barn owl? They never cease to amaze me. The competition for this nest site is just too great. After this attack, the little owls seem to give up the fight. The next morning, I see the pair in the entrance for the last time. After this, I don't see the female again, so I think she's laid her eggs elsewhere. But this experience has been absolutely fantastic, and I've seen some early courtship that I've never seen before. Wherever they nest, I hope they have a healthy brood, and I'll be keeping a close eye out for chicks. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to see more. Here's a taste of what you'll enjoy seeing on this channel.